Well, the Stadia team continues to keep on dropping news after news of more titles coming to Stadia. We're starting to see the second half of the year shape up to be a wild ride. We now got another 2 more titles that were announced to come soon, and well, I think they are pretty good games. So with that said, let's get into this video. Hit that like button and sub to the channel for Stadia news and games coverage. Both the publisher Deep Silver and developer 4A Games continuing to be big supporters for Stadia, with the Metro Exodus being on the platform. They've now announced that coming soon, Metro 2033 Redux and Metro Last Light Redux are headed to Stadia. And while we have a bevy of shooters on this platform already, I personally think that this is a solid addition. But let's start with Metro 2033 Redux, which is the first title that was made in the Metro universe. Only in Redux we have the remastered definitive edition. It's set in 2033. The world has been devastated by an apocalyptic event that had destroyed most of mankind. There's a very immersive story here, complete with a vastly improved engine from the original that came out over a decade ago back in 2010, as well as 2 unique modes in Spartan and Survival, in which you can play at a slow pace or take a heavy-handed approach as a Spartan Ranger. It also features the Legendary Ranger mode, which has you playing with no UI, no map, and deadlier combat for a more immersive experience. This is the first title in the franchise, and one you might want to dive into if you're looking to see how it all started. But as for the Metro Last Light Redux, it takes place a year after the original, featuring a story where you play as Artem, who is burdened by guilt but driven by hope, as you end up holding the key to survival as a civil war starts to threaten what's left of humanity. With the Metro Last Light Redux version, the game does feature all the previous DLC that was released for the game, adding another 10 hours of bonus single-player content, and brings back all the unique play modes that the 2033 version has in the Spartan and Survival mode, as well as that Legendary Ranger mode. So with the Last Light, you're getting an excellent sequel to the first title. But with both of these titles dropping here soon, and both being so well revered with high Metacritic scores and over 30,000 positive user reviews each, the Stadia team and Deep Silver continue to keep bringing oldie but goodie titles to add to the Stadia library. And while these 2 games aren't the beloved Saints Row franchise, we are getting the new title Chorus set to come next year. So it's a great sign to see the full support and weight that Stadia is getting from developer 4A. With that said, let me know down in the comments if you have any interest in these titles, and if you're hoping to see a few more Deep Silver titles like Saints Row and the recently released Man-Eater, as I'd be curious to hear your guys' thoughts. Please hit that like button and sub to the channel for more Stadia coverage like this. I'm Sunny, and I'll see you guys in the cloud.